all to Cringefest.
Encode your
This
DNA.
is Biomutant. Man, I am excited for this. I need to figure out my race. I think it was this one I was using. Yeah, because they had a little bit health vitality bonus. And then I'm going to go strength and agility. Try to balance those two out.
Choose a genetic resilience.
My arm changes color with whichever resilience I have. I could have mostly ice and get this. Yeah, I think this will go with. That's the style I want. That's part of the reason I chose this race. And the first color is white, yeah.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class.
And here it is, the mercenary class. Purely melee weapons attack damage 10% more damage to target dual wield. Twin silver grip, melee dual wield skill. Equip 2 different one-handed melee weapons to dual wield them. Saboteur, twin silver grip. Yeah, it's the same thing.
Mercenary chosen.
This way I can do one-handed too.
Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun.
Wonder what will go.
At the crossroads, choosing a path. But for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Mostly because I like the spirit that comes from it.
I'm the light and bright side of you, or your inner voice to be precise. An echo of balance and consequence of your actions as you move forward.
Seems more like you're being light-headed if you ask me, but you'll come around eventually.
But what comes around goes all the way back around. So, it's better to stick to your instincts. You can't fight what's in your nature.
I just like her design slightly more.
In your nature, and here I was hoping we'd be all about natural selection, survival of the strongest, and so forth. If that's not instinct, then I don't know what is.
Natural selection is all about evolution and progress. And as soon as there's enough light, darkness will disappear.
No, it won't. The world must be in balance.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger.
Speaking of predator, LUPA-LUPIN. Food roll. Food roll. Sorry, I'm trying not to waste time through the tutorial stuff because
this is not the time nor place to end this story.
if I don't, I'll be wasting time for quite a bit. I would have done a video yesterday, but lots of people are having problems with the mercenary class, including myself. And I really wanted my video to have the mercenary class. I still played, don't get me wrong.
It was best to run and live
So I do know quite a bit of the gameplay.
Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes.
Trying to escape.
The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die. Wow.
Yeah, I don't have two guns. Okay. I thought I did for a second there. I have to unlock that though. Getting around is actually really pretty nice in this game. You can wall jump on multiple walls sometimes. Sometimes it's just spam the X button and you'll be jumping all the time. Ooh, electric module that I will later on sell because I don't see any use in it. Good thing. Because there's an item in here. Health pack. Dang it. I was hoping for armor this time. But I think it's almost always that health pack.
Low tech, but it
if
works.
not always.
The oil sludges everywhere. To most, it only means death. But some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways. Wiped out.
Coming. Yep, okay. I thought maybe I could get some other items. Oh. Way through it. Why is it not? I really want to counter him. Ow. Come the fuck on! Why is it not working? Bitch. I got tired. It's raining death. Hallelujah, it's raining death. Oh shit. If I remember correctly, there isn't a lot of secret stuff until you get out of here. Tutorial shouldn't take me too much longer, as long as I try to hurry it. First, I'm gonna raise my lock. Dual wield melee. This is what I need for now. Oh yeah.
Look, an emergency box from the Once-Was. A rare sight.
The Once-Was.
That pipe looks weak. The claw bar should come in handy. Whoa. It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The Morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Slash and dash. Close encounter.
Aha! I didn't find this before. Oh, fuck. Well, that wasn't anything. I do know of one up here, though, that I need to get before moving on. I went this way.
Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. But was it too late? It is only from the flight logs of the single ark they left behind that we know other arks traveled through the sky and beyond. It seems those that came before us never lost hope in finding a new home for their kind.
This is kind of where I screwed myself, not having enough stats, but I really don't have to worry too much. They're usually not too bad. Probably when I get a higher level, there will be a bigger ones where I have to have a higher set, but I haven't been too worried about quite yet.
It's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated tons of waste, and without consideration for the future, they dumped it all in landfills until they ran out of space. That's when they made the big mistake. They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right, but no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. Once in the surf, the radiation interfered with the genetics of the wildlife and created bizarre mutations in their offspring. It had an inconceivable impact on biodiversity and the entire ecosystem. The world as they knew it crumbled as nature retaliated. It would never be the same again, and what remained of it became ours.
It's making fun of humanity. Just in case you ain't getting that.
The sound of spark metal going pew pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt.
Why can't you melt my plane?
Puzzling to short circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count.
Brrr.
There you go.
It's funny if you fail that one, because I did fail that one the first time. Because I accidentally turned one of the things too much. Whoops. An enemy will stun, then a stunned enemy has started. After hitting the enemy again, you can launch it up in the air by pressing L1. I wasn't sure how to do that one.
Outnumbered. You'd better help him out. The deep cut. Right where it cuts. to you.
I'm not sure I'm doing that right, because I think I am, but I'm also not. They ain't launching too much.
That's the last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. Every little bit helps.
Oh. Okay, I was kind of hoping to skip this, but damn it. I gotta go through it.
He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers.
He sounds familiar. You just can't figure out why.
He presents himself as the
update.
He knows he is
overdue,
but he hasn't given up. He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize him. You were just a child back then, the night everything changed. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside the Great Wall, and he's happy to see it's true. The legend of the one-eyed child that grew up as an outcast is old and sad. The child could have been anyone, but the evil it had fled had left a mark. It's a scar you're covering under that eye patch, isn't it? But he would have recognized you anyways. You look exactly like your Muma. There's no doubt you're the child, and that what LUPA-LUPIN did to your village, your Muma and Popsy, was the beginning of the end. He says it has taken you a long time to bring the past back up to the present, to find your way back, but he's grateful you have. It was after the attack that the unity fell apart. Your Muma's disciples divided and formed...
I did that a little too soon.
The impending threat of the World Eaters bringing down the Tree of Life is ever so close. He also worries about the Jagni tribe that's actively working for a doomsday and purging of the world.
You know, I'm not nearly as funny without Tito around. I wonder why.
No one would have survived. He hopes you at least remember the tree.
Best before. It's the same man.
If you were tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wondered. You're such a good child, so you probably did. Even the young forget. He understands why you came all the way out here, to see them, the potato people. The potato people, or NONO, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree here, fueling its source of life. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy. An excellent source of ki. The NONO prefer to hide in glittergrass. He says you should get over there and ruffle it. See if you can make one
come out of hiding. I'm a little kid, I'm a little kid. It's hard to tell, but now I am a little kid. Whoa! I always wondered what happens if I run out of stamina. Now I know. Once I get enough luck, I'm probably going to just increase movement speed for a bit. I don't know. Movement speed or damage. I do have a way to increase my movement speed as soon as I get another tag, so I guess I could do that first. You found one. You should be proud.
They don't
They
come
move
out
out for everyone.
The NONO's ki energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. At least his intention is to dedicate his life to it. He has the feeling the fate of the world depends on it. You'll need to support the tree for a long time to come. The only way it'll grow tall is with the burst of ki released from the NONO as they become one with the tree. You'll need a net to catch the NONO, and he wants you to use his, but asks you to be gentle. The NONO are sensitive beings, an embodiment of ki, the primal energy.
Let me see. There we go.
You handle that net like you've never done anything else. He's impressed.
Bullshit. I missed so many times it wasn't even funny for some fucking reason.
They're hiding in the glittergrass that mostly grows deep inside damp caves, where they draw mineral from the natural rock. One day, he hopes the tree will have grown tall enough to sustain the world. But today, your focus is getting this one to become one with the tree.
Yum. The beginning.
Now that you've seen the NONO's connection with the tree with your own eyes, you have no reason to doubt. From this day on, he'll make nurturing the Pensai into a tree of life, a life goal. Not only for our village's sake, but for all of us, everyone. One day, the land won't be as peaceful. Not even your Muma will be able to protect us. You can already see the effects from how reckless those before us acted, and unless something changes, we're doomed. The land won't survive the side effects of the old world's industrial advances. He says you'd better hurry back to the village before your Muma comes looking for you. No, she's got lots on her mind and needs rest after the raid last night on the Lupin camp with her disciples. Wonders if they let the Predator family live or not. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is alone. It's part of a trail you can follow. He says he remembers every single day he devoted to growing the Tree of Life, but now he's afraid it might be in vain. The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that that the World Eaters arrived.
But the World Eaters.
The genetic evolution that occurred after the apocalypse that Toxanol Corporation inflicted on the land set the World Eaters' DNA into overdrive. His friend Gizmo is working on a Mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc-Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Noko has tamed the Majut and is preparing to take on the Hoof-Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Googlide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. He wants you to understand that you'll all die if the tree isn't saved. His friends have prepared something specific for each World Eater. The Mekton, the Octopod, the Majut, and the Googlide are almost ready to ride. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the Tribe War and the situation with the World Eaters.
Oops. Let's try to find something else. Okay, now we can get out of here.
You're getting the hang of it. Quickest way out is through the roof where they came in, and the rope looks strong enough to climb. Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters.
Time to get my first fast travel point.
A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged.
Let me get my territory mark.
Let's see.
Yay, fast travel locations. Our first puff. I think that's Porky.
That must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg.
Yep.
You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here.
Your inner balance is two halves that completes a wholeness that flows through all things. At times, you'll be able to manifest your inner balance through deeds and dialogue choices. Few of those are always those who always act in the same manner, and our wholesomeness is the sum of the choices we make and actions. Basically,
there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart.
Interacting with captives and psi shrines will award you psi points that you can unlock psionic powers. Powers can only be unlocked once you have reached the required dark or light inner balance.
Anyway, he needs help and says it's by your actions you'll be judged, not by your... He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
Inside.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important.
How did he get out of the hole is the question. This man must have amazing upper body strength.
Out-of-Date says you will make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there are two nearby. The Myriad tribe is likely to be a good match as they act on the understanding of the greater good and have a code of honor. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same.
And then there's the Jagni tribe.
Only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way. Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side. He believes the tribe Sifus, Myriad especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part. Myriad is convinced that defeating the World Eaters is the only way the world can be saved, but they've been forced to focus on their rivalry with the Jagni tribe. Out of Date will be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do. Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war and the situation with the World Eaters.
Now I'm gonna go into the Myriad. Simply because I do agree that destroying the shit is stupidity.
What would it be?
Destroying everything just seems like a dumb idea, personally.
It's unusual that natural tunnels like this still exist. Most of them got flooded. Now that's a flesh wound. Slice it, ducks.
Whoa. Almost leveled up from that.
This area was beautiful before the tribe war began. Look at it now. It's a war zone.
The tribe war. Oh wait, I forgot. There was something back there. Those towers always have an item. So it's always best to climb to the tip top of them. Although I think there's an item down here that I didn't. Yep, I didn't get this before. A healing kit. It is good to get all the healing items I can get, though. So I'm not gonna complain too much. I am gonna complain because fuck! I want weapons. Weapons and armor. Wow.
That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know.
Oh, yep, fast travel point. Time to take a piss again. Ah, man, that was good.
Let's see.
I love how they made them piss everywhere to fast travel.
It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says the Sifu decides who the Sifu wants to see, but is willing to let you give it a try. The Myriad tribe act on understanding of the greater good and a code of honor. They believe uniting the tribes is the only way to restore the peace. The Sifu is convinced that defeating the World Eaters and saving the Tree of Life is the only way to make the world a better place. He welcomes you to the Myriad Fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. But he was hoping you'd show up. The news of a vigilante Ronin on crusade crossing the Great Wall through the... He heard you took out-of-date side against the Scavengers in Bunker 101. It seems you believe in helping your next, and that's something you have in common. He's convinced you've returned for a reason, and is glad you chose to come here. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense you're kind-hearted. The Sifu says sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for ages, even though she taught him a lot. He was one of the original Wang Fu disciples. Your Muma invented Wang Fu. Originally, it consisted of unarmed combat and the 6 weapons: the boomerang, the shuriken, the bow, the staff, the nunchuk, and the hook and chain. The Sifu says it's time to set the past aside, at least for now. Unrest is sweeping the land, and there are rivals in all directions. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. If you believe there's some good in everyone, there's still hope for tomorrow. You'll unite the tribes and defeat the World Eaters to save the Tree of Life.
I'll join the Myriad.
He was hoping you'd join them. You understand that there's no harm in doing good to others. The Sifu was waiting for something to tip the balance in their favor. The Jagni tribe may believe that fear and hatred will lead them to domination. A vanquisition of the tribes and destruction of the Tree of Life won't be the restart they want. It's just an end to everything.
Including they themselves.
Their kin have run out of options and found themselves backed into a corner. Even those who desire peace have been forced to prepare for war. They might bring... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. You both have gentle minds, so they want to wage a gentle war. A war that bonds as much as it breaks. Tells you not to be afraid. Your fate cannot be taken from you. Claim the rival outposts and earn the right to wield the tribe weapon. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll challenge their Sifu to unite. They passed the point of no return as their words lost power and see no other way forward than using violence to combat violence. Seeing you brings back his memories of the old village. Myriad wants unity between the tribes. Their goal is understanding of the greater good and establishing a code of honor. He remembers your kind and unselfish soul and can sense you still have it in you, the will to do good. Anyway, the memories you make with your family are strong and can sometimes come to life. Passing the... He can't blame you for not remembering, but he can sense the stillness of something lost.
I don't know what that is. I wonder if I'd stayed on that path, would I have found a mirage sooner? Whatever. Too late now. This is the faster way to get there. Actually, no, it's not too late. I can go back this way. Because I feel like if I had gone this way, I would have ran into a mirage. Which can get me my glider. Nope. Oh, I should have the glider already, though. Then I could just jump down and glide over there. I'll get it eventually. Pass through the cave.
Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution, the wonky ones especially, deformed and unfurled. Right in the face.
Come on.
You're on the ropes.
I don't think I can counter it. So many dead bodies. They're piling the ground around me.
That's more like it.
Biogenetics. That's what I'm getting. I'm aiming for that, for this. And then later, I'm going to go all the way to the bottom, which has 16. Turtle form. Because getting down slopes will be faster. So after I get the fungi to get around a little bit easier, then I'm going to slowly save up. Because I'm obviously a fun guy.
Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it, drawing you closer.
To piss on that flagpole. Draw me closer to piss on this.
Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you become. This story is far from over.
This story is far from over.
Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Then he wants you to know that if you find yourself going through bad times, you should just keep going. He wonders where you've been. He hopes you've been out at the lake, practicing your swimming technique. Learning to swim can be scary when you don't know what you're doing. But fortunately, he's here to give you a helping hand.
I hate this helping hand.
You really know how to swim by now. Why not? There's no better time to...
Oh, shit. But, no, no. Don't do what I think you're gonna do. Oh, fuck! This old man's a monster.
He says that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great things usually happen to those who never stop trying. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to swim. You can never try too hard. Judging by your Mooma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. The dedication to training is important. You can't rely solely on the fact that one food... You should know, practice makes perfect. As long as it doesn't kill you, it'll only make you stronger. She'll see you at the village square. She says that's good. With a passion for learning, you'll never cease to grow.
Because it's gonna force me.
Another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. His only interest when creating is that what he comes up with is actually useful. He was hoping you could help him pick up some scrap for a thingamajig he's working on. He thinks you're truly a kidling of your envy. You should look for things that are recyclable. It shouldn't take you too long to find. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says every little thing counts. He can work wonders with almost anything and asks if you know how to upcycle. He says only a few are willing to do the little things, but if you make enough of them, they can have a big impact too. He'd love to teach you to upcycle, and the scrap you found would be a good start.
Spectacular rubber grip. Oh. Short stack. What would the rubber grip give? That's not the rubber grip I had. There it is.
You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided to craft a weapon. He believes being considerate will help you feel at peace with yourself. He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. You're not in this world to live up to his expectations. He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square right away. Then you've got a good excuse. You share a responsibility to prevent hardship on nature. She wants you to grow up and start thinking for yourself. You really need to find yourself before she's gone. That's all she's ever asked of you, that you try and give it your best. You can't do more. You've always followed your own path, but this time she needs you to follow her. She worries about you. Sometimes you get lost in your own world, where the only thing that matters is you. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you think you're going. He says that it's not too late for you to turn back. There's no way they'll let... He wants to know who you think you are. They push each other to become better, and sometimes someone gets pushed down along the way.
I kicked all your asses. And yeah, I'm still losing my weapon for it, huh?
She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's nice of you to consider them, but they have weapon training at sunrise tomorrow, so they'll need all the rest they can get. The most important thing is that you're okay. It's time to focus on your training now. She said it before.
Yeah. Asshole.
Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always puts a smile on your Popsy's face. He heard you helped Gizmo. He asks if you could help him too before you leave for training. He wishes that was true for your Mooma too, but guiding the village into the future and teaching Wong Fu to her disciples seems more important. He suggests you get going and find him gadgets and ideas for how you can upcycle some old fabric. He's curious to see what you... He can work one... He says it's a... The style might... You should take it with you. He's sure your Mooma will forgive you for not wearing the... He's looking forward to seeing what you'll make next. It seems you have a talent for this.
I have a talent for everything, old man. And now it's time for the training montage.
Your Mooma says it's about time you got here. Says being on time would be better yet. She says she is eager to get started. You don't have much time left before the sun... But there's enough time left for repetition, and you need it. Training dummies don't hit back. That's a good attitude as long as you keep learning. Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for being such a good student. Been working on a present for you, with the help of Gizmo and Wiz. You should go see him and find out what it is. You've deserved it. Says he's always thought so well of you, just like her. Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful.
I wonder what it does. What an effort it must have been.
She's happy you appreciate what others do for you. It's called an automaton, and it's hardwired to your DNA. It'll follow wherever you go and see whatever you see. You're lucky to have such a fine helper with you. Your Muma says you look tired. No wonder. It's been a long day. She's so happy you made the most of it. Rest, and you'll find strength for tomorrow.
I skipped that because the next part's pretty.
Nothing could stop you
Watch this.
from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. A burnt kidling will learn to dread fire. That's just adding fuel to the flames. Give it a last burst and you'll make it.
I'm surprised she didn't just carry him out. Been shit talking him this whole time.
The time has come. She must fight LUPA-LUPIN. He wants to destroy her. The time to fight is coming, whether she's ready for... Whatever happens, you need to know she loves you. And everything she's done has been to protect you, your Popsy, and... She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. It has nothing to do with you. She loves how brave you are, but she can't be worrying about you while she... Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present.
Well, So I have to make that choice. Okay. I was hoping I didn't have to. But they really don't want me kicking his ass so soon.
You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Numa says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now.
They really want to solidify the fact she died.
If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. Let's see.
I want to go over here, see if I can find items inside the village. Maybe that sword I made. This is that place they tried to stop me. Well, they did stop me. It seems really dumb that they'd make that sword and then not let you craft it again, or not have it. Wow, I don't swim very well. Okay. So I just teleport over there, I guess. Actually, let me see. Did I go into this building? This is where the... Or was it here that he was? No, it was there. I like how they all go, we recognize you. All because they have this grasshopper, huh? Well, yeah, but...
The tribe's caught a fluffy hawk. Better watch out, it's no pet. They couldn't keep it down. Fluff hulk's on the loose.
The one I fought here last time had purple fire, so... I mean, it's not always the same. Lady Dimitrescu? Lady Dimitrescu, is that you?
You gave them no choice but to take it down, even though they planned to take the Fluff Hulk out to the Farfnaki leaves and let it go. They've received news a Ronin had strengthened their ranks and were looking forward to meeting you.
And it's kind of like setting you up for failure.
Already headed out to Jagni's Mercadorpus. You should hurry there and help them best the outpost. Not really.
Characters. Luck. Try to relays luck a lot already. Bon feu. Unarmed. Because I like this.
Toxanol was something called a corporate juggernaut, and our world still bears the marks of the massive ecological catastrophes they inflicted upon the land. The apocalypse they caused was the end of days for their world. But for us, it was simply a beginning. Look, an emergency box from the old day. Wow, bet that nut makes a tight fist. Tunnels like this still carry echoes from the past. Can you hear it?
I could save up 10 more real fast. It wouldn't be too bad, but I need this. Side powers, I guess I should go ahead and get my blink too. This is what I'm saving up for though. Bam.
That's not too bad.
Yeah, it was a handle.
Stories keep moving whether you drive them or not. That notice board, filled with the leftovers of used-to-be wants. You're getting close to... The Toxanol Corporation made this place. And then just... Toxanol never cared about the waste, as long as they didn't have to pay to clean it up. There must be a track somewhere in this brick town. Just hope it's not buried.
First, we'll go get the track.
You found the track! Amazing it wasn't destroyed. So much of this place was just discarded. Lucky the track somehow made it. No, it was never nice. It was new once, but that's not nearly the same thing. Just being new never lasts. The tracks moved on from Bricktown, and you should too.
They're superb. Ooh. Later. Okay.
The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. Looks like the Fry Sparker's knobs need to be in sync if you want to get the hardware working. Just a few moves left. Make them count. It's a Fry Sparker mindset. Boom! You got something. It's not exactly what you wanted, but you got it right away.
Fast travel.
Let's see.
And there was this door. Yep, this one has the other electric thing, I think.
So bright out now.
What was it in here?
You need to get
this
the
one's
pegs
one.
lined up to get the clothes soaker rolling. Just a few moves left. Make them count. You really put a spin on it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't put them up no more on there. That gets awful hot.
A flush seems like the tighteners on the piping need to be unturned correctly to drain the flush stool. That's the kind of trouble you really want to wash away. You don't have the experience to pull that off. future you can use that, but not you now. Fashioned from quality.
That's why you get your luck up, because your loot is amazing. I've gotten so much better loot than what I got in mine. My private save, then I'm probably just going to overwrite my private save with this. Customize, craft, main hand, craft new. I don't have any two-handed.
You're not capable enough yet.
Didn't get any pants. Let's see, what's the best head? The mask. I had a feeling it would be. So I can scrap everything else.
Sometimes you've just got to start over.
Because no matter what handle you use, it's not going to have enough, right? Oh wait, what about ranged? Can I make another pistol? Crap. Ranged. I don't have anything.
You found the whereabouts, the deepest, darkest forest in the land. Sometimes hard to see for all the trees.
Usually this does pretty good damage. Even with big guys, even though it doesn't really. But he keeps backing out of it.
There's so much green in the forest. And brown.
Okay. Bring it up a bit
Looks
further.
good.
Here.
Keeps the sun out of your eyes.
I think there's a way to change the look of something, but I don't know how. Probably figure it out eventually.
Feeling slashy?
Oh, that's why.
That's a Jackney tribe outpost. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. Ah, that wood scrap seems like it would be perfect for your plans.
Can't wait to see how much faster I kill shit with these.
That's going to leave a mark.
Oh. Ooh, my first bio container. Fuck yeah. Those are good because they give me that bio thing. See, bio point.
Down is easy, up is the hard bit.
Yeah, down I need to jump. Whoop, done. Down's over.
Mercador's outpost, a Jagni tribe stronghold. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the rivals. Clarifies that rigging the odds in your favor in preparation of the takeover is one thing, but collateral damage is another. Here's the first line of defense.
Damn, these guys be ugly.
That's a bomb locker. Back in the spot, wrecked it.
Don't know why it keeps doing that.
Drain pipe.
The timing seems weird.
Spin the twirling wheel and open that drain. Just a few moves left. Make them count. Everything's clocking together. Every lock has a key. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure once
There's a chest somewhere before going into the fort. New Wong Fu.
A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Red means danger.
Did he get stuck behind there? Fucking idiot.
Timber. Bet a big bump will bring it down. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it. Then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks sploding. Shoot it and watch it glow. Not too close, though. It's complicated. Give it another try.
I thought it was close enough, but guess it wasn't.
Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you.
Well, we cut off
Your
a supply
tribe is
chain,
growing
so
stronger.
yeah, you're definitely weaker. I'm gonna see if I can get a two-handed blade. And now I have boomerang.
Says you did a great job, Cap.
I'll wear it with pride.
Figures the honor belongs to the Out of Date says he's doing his best to keep up.
Myriad tribe, but in the remains of the future holds your alliance. You seem to share same values as Myriad tribe, but you both have the same optimistic outlook life.
But Out of Date emphasizes that solving the tribe conflict won't matter unless you help make... That doesn't sound... He says the time has come to confront the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater. You should get over there and see...
Ooh. Can't ever find the stuff before going into battle, huh? I must be blind. That or they only spawned after. No, I'm probably just blind. Maybe I'm just blind.
Could be a pretty sky tonight.
It's the weapon one. Oh no, it isn't. That's outfit. There's weapon.
Shopkeeper. Seemed fair. Offers you... Says...
Katana. Nope, still too much.
Done and done.
I gotta talk to him again because I'm a dumbass.
Says this is looking for a bargain.
Bye.
A
Now
deal
I
to be
think
proud of.
I can go ahead and craft. Change the handle. And then that gives me a new handle for... Now I have 2 katanas with the exact same stats. And this.
The rain's making it slick out.
Okay, time to get my first mount. Should be right over here. What? Yep, there it is.
That's a gnote. Easy prey for LUPA-LUPIN. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed.
Fast travel should refresh what I've just been through. Or, well, where I've just been. Give me another chance to get the Azure Gnote. Should refresh that spot now. I don't know of any weight system. I think it's there. Yep, there it is. No animals were abused in the making of this video.
The gooing of the water in the ground is spreading. It's the chug yard. Tribes always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. bonkers busy ram-banging the door. This is your chance.
Loser. Oops. I grabbed all and didn't get to see what the fuck there was.
The best story. Let's see. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to the end. In flames.
And I think I'm gonna stop the video here, guys. Because I need a break. One for me and one for videos. Peace out, everyone. Good.